Welcome! I'm Elizabeth Harper. I'm thrilled that you've joined me for this week's Angel and Crystal Messages. My website, sealwithlove.com, and my beautiful, wonderful, amazing membership is Intuitive Soul Circle. I would love to welcome you into the Soul Circle. I'll be opening it up again very soon, so I know this is a great time for all of us to come together in our tribes and really heal, learn, grow, be supported, and support others as well. That's what you're here for, right? That's what we're all here for as light workers. So click the link in my bio to get the guiding angel meditation. That's 4 minutes 44 seconds long. That's a gift from my heart to yours, so that you can find out more about my work as well. You'll get onto my newsletter and I'll share with you everything that's coming up. So I have 2 cards here and 2 crystals. Now you can use your intuition to guide you to card 1 or 2 or crystal 1 or 2. I'm going to show you the crystals as well. So see if you're guided to the crystals. You can ask your angels to guide you as well. So just place your hands over your heart. Just like angel wings, invite your angels to guide you to message 1 or 2 or to crystal 1 or 2. And you can ask a question and then see if you're guided to a particular crystal and a card, or maybe more than 1 card or more than 1 crystal, and see what comes up for you. All right, you ready? So we have 2 crystals. Just see if one of these feels right for you. We've got petrified wood and we have Labradorite as well. Just came up before too for this month, which is kind of interesting. So if you chose the first crystal, you have this beautiful piece of petrified wood. I love this. I absolutely love it. I loved it when it came out of my bag right here. And the petrified wood is, it's very, very old. So there is this sense of ancient energy that comes with it. And it's a piece of the earth. And it's almost like it's a memory. When you look at trees, they have all those rings in them, don't they? And every year there's a new ring, and so they're remembering everything that's happened around them within that ring. And I feel that this is about getting together with friends, getting together with family, getting together and just going through memories, thinking about the past, where you've come from, where you're going, etc. And there's just this sense of you putting your mark on the world, on the planet. What's your mark going to be? What is it, your legacy? What's your legacy going to be? What are you going to leave behind so that people say, oh, yeah, I remember that this person created this amazing thing. And I remember that person's name. I remember that person's energy. That's you. So I feel that with this petrified wood, that's what it's a part of. Now, I say this all the time, you can look in a book about what the crystals mean for other people and what they've meant, on a global scale, let's say, as a mass consciousness. But it feels like this is what this is saying at this moment for you. So if you imagine that you don't necessarily see just one tree, do you see lots of trees kind of around and connecting, and then they spread their seeds and more trees come in as well. So I feel that this is also about you, of course, connecting with people around you, but it's also spreading your seed. It's spreading your energy. It's spreading your teaching. It's sharing who you are. So feel that is also part of this too. All right. So that's the sense of that first crystal. How did that feel for you? Did it resonate? Second crystal. This is Labradorite. This is really beautiful. When I pulled this out of the bag, I'd forgotten, that it was there, that it's so pretty. It's got so much shine to it. And it's almost like a little button. So, it's like you pick up, it's like picking up a penny. It's like picking something up that's shiny. So when I look at this, Labradorite, There is this sense of connection to your psychic skills, your mediumistic abilities, your healing abilities as well. So it's this feeling of being able to share all those wonderful spiritual gifts with people, and that they are opening up, they're waking up. So it's almost like you're pushing the button for that, or somebody's pushing the button for you to open those skills up. And now's the time. There is a sense of now is the time. Don't wait for next year or, next century or whatever. Now is the time for you to delve deeper into your intuitive gifts, into your spiritual abilities. And with this, sometimes we think, I want it now. But this doesn't always happen. It can take time for these things to develop. It can take time for it to become a part of your life and an integral part of your life, so that you don't think about it anymore. It's just you immediately go to your intuition, or you immediately connect to your psychic abilities or your healing skills. When you get sick, rather than going immediately to the doctor, you might just sort of center yourself and bring in some light and clear the energy before you consider that next step of medical intervention. So that's what we do as light workers, as healers, when it's really an integral part of our lives. Doesn't mean that we don't go to the doctor, because that's not it, because everything in balance, right? But we start out from that place of understanding a little more about energy. It's also when your body is not, sometimes I'm seeing lots of sparks right now, when your body is not working in the way that you want it to work, then again, as a light worker, as a healer, you might talk to your body instead of asking somebody else to talk to it, or get somebody else's opinion. You start to talk to your own body. And that's what's happened. That's what happens when you are in alignment with your intuition, and when you're working and connecting and living from that intuitive place. So I feel that is what this is saying to you, that it's about really embracing and integrating your intuition, your spiritual gifts into your life, and about sharing that, developing that, opening that up. It's like pushing that little button. It's time to push the button. Okay. 2 cards. This is number 1. This is number 2. Which one are you feeling you're connected with at the moment? Have you already chosen? This is number 1. And this one, I don't know this deck. It's a new deck. This came out, 3rd chakra, Archangel Chamuel. I just love that. Archangel Chamuel. I often think of Archangel Chamuel as connecting in with the heart chakra of love, the energy of love. But this is kind of interesting to me. So 3rd chakra, that's your success. That is your place of confidence, of self-esteem, of your boundaries, of your fears, of your passion to move forward, of your mediumistic abilities as well, because you draw energy in from people through that 3rd chakra. So with Archangel Chamuel, when we look at this, if we think of Chamuel as being an energy of love, then that love is about your success. That love is about your boundaries. That love is about love as opposed to fear. So when I see this, you see that the solar plexus energy that's right there, it's also awakening the heart. It's opening up the heart. So I feel that the message with this is that it's time to love your fears. It's time to let go of any fears that have been holding you back. And it's starting to look now at those fears from a place of love. So how could you do that? How can you look at those fears from a place of love? Maybe one at a time, and recognizing them. So for instance, you might have a fear of being alone, especially at this time. So then looking at that alone time and seeing it from a different perspective, and seeing it from a place of love. I am never alone. I am not alone. I might be physically alone, but energetically I'm not alone. I always have my guides and angels with me. So this is a great time and opportunity to deepen that connection. So feel that that's part of this message. When I tune into it a little bit more, I also feel that part of this is calling in Archangel Chamuel, that energy of love, to support you as you take that next step in your life. And that next step is towards success, is toward more confidence, is towards greater self-esteem, greater self-worth as well. And this is very much about loving yourself. So it doesn't matter what everybody else thinks. It's what you feel about yourself. So you open up that solar plexus energy, that power, because this is enormous power. This is your light, solar sun, plexus center. It's your light. It's your light center. So you're opening that up. And I feel that that is through the vibration of love, loving yourself. So then you open up. It's almost like a doorway that opens up to even more success, even more light. Yeah. Okay. So our final card, our next card, is this doorway. Just a minute. Door to value. And this is kind of interesting because it kind of links in with the solar plexus energy, and the two stones that we have this week as well, door to value. So when you look at that, it's a door opening up with lots of money and cash that's kind of coming through. We often value things by how much they cost or how much we think they're worth from a monetary perspective, from a financial perspective. But maybe our value can come in a different way. So how do you value yourself? And this is opening that door up to understanding your own value, or how much you value others, or how much others value you. Yeah. So when I look at this, there's almost this sense of prosperity that's there and abundance that's there. And there's lots of light. And then there's this red that's right here. And that red could be your root chakra. It's that connection to your root chakra. And you're opening up the door of your root chakra. So that means that you're grounding more into who you are. Maybe accepting a little more of who you are. There's also this sense of growth that is coming in here as well. So it's like you're opening up that door to new growth. You're opening up the doorway to opportunities. A sense of opportunities that's in here too. Door to value. So what do you value? How much do you value yourself? And how much do you value your time as well? Your time, your energy. Where are you putting your time at this moment? Who are you giving your time to? And maybe, sometimes we say this a lot, don't we? You can say yes to things that you don't really want to do. So then you're saying no to yourself. So that's again about value. So it looks like over this next week, you're going to start looking at how much you value yourself. What do you value in others and in the things around you? And you might put monetary value on those things. I feel that those, the cash that's coming through that open door, that it's just really about how we tend to perceive things. That the value can be priceless, not necessarily monetarily. That rhymed, didn't it? All right, so I hope you've enjoyed this week's angel and crystal messages. Let me know how these resonated for you. And if you've got a different take on things as well, share your story with me. Let me know if, what I'm saying to you really resonates with you. And if you have any aha moments as well. I will be setting up a little 11/11 sale on my website with my courses. I'm going to sunset my courses. So I would love to be able to share those with you before I do that, because my focus is going to be so much more on my membership, because that is where I put value. That is where I feel that there needs to be more time spent connecting to our tribe and really opening up the door to our intuitive abilities as well. So I would love to welcome you into my tribe. But first, of course, if you don't know me and you haven't got any of my courses, then the 1111 sale is going to be really a way for you to get to know who I am and what I have to share with you. If you're not already subscribed to my love letter, then of course you can get my angel guiding meditation, 4 minutes 44 seconds long, so short, but packs a wonderful punch for your daily connection to your guides, your angels, your light workers who work with you, your team. You'll see a link in the bio. I will see you next week with another angel and crystal message. Sending you so many angel blessings. Bye for now.